Welcome back to Cat Life Hacks, where I, Whiskers McGuru, teach you humans how to actually achieve peak hydration. Today we're discussing something revolutionary that will transform your entire relationship with water. Forget those boring glasses you pour for yourself. Forget water bottles. Forget water fountains. I'm here to tell you about the most advanced hydration technique known to felines: stolen water. Now you might be thinking, Whiskers, I have a perfectly good glass of water right here that I poured for myself. Wrong. That's your water, and that's exactly why you need to reconsider everything. You see, I've been conducting hydration experiments for all 9 of my lives, and I can tell you with absolute scientific certainty that water tastes approximately 400% better when it belongs to someone else. This isn't just my opinion, this is peer-reviewed cat science. Let me break down the 3 pillars of proper hydration that I've perfected over my years of intensive research. First, location elevation theory. Water that sits on a nightstand or desk is automatically superior to water in a bowl on the floor. Why? Simple physics. The higher the water source, the more prestigious the hydration. When I leap onto your nightstand at 3 in the morning and stick my entire face into your glass, I'm not being rude. I'm demonstrating optimal water acquisition strategy. That elevated position gives me a tactical advantage. I can see potential threats, I look distinguished, and most importantly, I'm drinking your water, which, as I mentioned, tastes infinitely better. Second principle, the freshness verification protocol. Here's what you don't understand about your own hydration habits. That water you just poured, you have no idea if it's actually fresh. But when I watch you pour it, when I hear that glorious sound of liquid hitting glass, when I observe you take the first sip, then I know it's fresh. I've witnessed the entire chain of custody. This is quality control at its finest. My ancestors didn't survive in the wild by trusting stagnant puddles. They drank from flowing streams, and your glass that you just filled 60 seconds ago, that's the closest thing to a stream in this house. Sure, you might have a bowl of water sitting on the floor for me, but how do I know it hasn't been there since the Paleolithic era? I don't, but your glass, fresh, verified, stolen, perfect. The third and most crucial element, the psychological superiority factor. When I drink from my bowl, it's just water. Boring, mundane, expected. But when I wait for you to turn your back for exactly 4 seconds, launch myself onto the counter with the grace of a caffeinated gazelle, and plunge my whiskers into your beverage, that's not hydration, my friend. That's a lifestyle. The water molecules themselves become charged with the electric thrill of forbidden refreshment. Scientists call this the stolen hydration enhancement effect. I call it living my best life. Now let me address the haters. Some of you. Humans might complain, but Whiskers, I don't want cat spit in my water. Well, first of all, rude. Second, have you considered that maybe I don't want human spit in my water? Yet here we are. I've graciously decided to share your glass anyway because I'm generous like that. You're welcome for my sacrifice. Let me also explain the advanced technique of the midnight ambush refreshment grab. This is graduate level hydration strategy. You're sleeping peacefully. You have no idea I'm awake, which is my tactical advantage because I'm always awake. I can hear that glass of water on your nightstand calling to me like a siren song. I creep across the bed, moving with the stealth of a shadow. I position myself, and then in one fluid motion I'm face first in your water glass, living my truth. The coldness, the freshness, the sheer audacity of the act, it all combines to create the ultimate drinking experience. Do I sometimes knock the glass over in my enthusiasm? Perhaps. Do I care? Absolutely not. Spilled water is just aggressive hydration for the carpet. Here's a pro tip for you humans trying to learn from my methods. If you really want to optimize your hydration, you need to start stealing other people's water too. Your roommate's glass, fair game. Your coworker's bottle, technically communal property. That fancy filtered water your neighbor keeps in their fridge, that's called networking. I've been doing this for years, and my hydration levels have never been better. Plus, the confused looks on people's faces when they catch you. Priceless. Just maintain eye contact and keep drinking. Assert dominance. Now, some of you might be wondering about water fountains. Oh, you got me a fancy fountain that circulates and filters the water. How thoughtful. How utterly beside the point. Sure, fountains are fine for peasants who don't understand the finer things in life, but true connoisseurs, true hydration experts like myself, we understand that the fountain can never replicate the complex flavor profile of stolen human water. There's a genie-size a certain indescribable quality that only comes from knowing this water was intended for someone else. Let me leave you with this final thought. Every time you pour yourself a glass of water and set it down, you're not just hydrating, you're creating an opportunity. An opportunity for me, or for you if you're finally ready to embrace my teachings, to experience hydration at its absolute peak. So the next time you see me with my face in your water glass, don't get angry. Thank me. Thank me for showing you what true hydration mastery looks like. Remember, I've got 9 lives of experience in advanced water theft, and trust me, this changed my life, literally 8 times. So until next time, stay hydrated, stay opportunistic, and never, ever trust water that was poured for you instead of stolen from someone else. This is Whiskers McGuru, reminding you that if you're not stealing your hydration, you're doing it wrong.